Hello and welcome to the TSI AFL studios. Nat Edwards and Robert Walls with you. Well, John Longmire had big shoes to fill when he took over the coaching role at the Sydney Swans from Paul Roos. Robert, they're sitting on the top of the ladder. They've won their past 9 games. How have you seen John Longmire progress over his coaching career?
Nat, I think John Longmire has been terrific for the Sydney Swans. He did a long apprenticeship as senior assistant to Paul Roos, and as you mentioned, Paul Roos coached the Sydney Swans for a bit more than 8 seasons and had a winning success rate of 58%. That's really, really good. But John Longmire, it's just his 2nd year in the job as the head man, and his success rate is 67.8%. Now, if he can finish his career with that, he'll be very, very happy. He's got this Sydney team up and running. They are playing some really good football, and one of the reasons why they're playing so well, they are one of the most settled teams in the competition. And when I say that, they've got 10 players who've played every game this year. Not many clubs can boast that. They have only used 30 senior players, and other clubs like Geelong have played 36. Collingwood have played 36. As far as introducing new players into the club, there's only been 2 debutants for the Sydney Swans this year. Compare that to Geelong's 10. So they are a very settled team. They know each other really well. There's a lot of experience there, and we're seeing it out on the field.
Well, let's talk about some of their stats that have impressed you so far.
Well, probably the most impressive stat is their defensive aspect. They are the toughest team to score against. They are really miserly in defence. Their midfield works hard to get back to help out the backline boys. But the average score against Sydney is 69 points. The competition average is 91.5. So they are extraordinarily good at limiting the opposition kicking goals. As far as attack goes, the average score by Sydney is 104.4. and the competition average is 91.5. So, you know, they're a couple of goals above the average there. They are number 1 in the competition for efficient defensive rebound. And when you think of rebound at Sydney, you immediately think of Reece Shaw, Matner, Malcheski just streaming forward with a series of handballs and pumping the ball long into the forward line. They're number 2 in the competition for tackles and contested possession, so their work rate's really strong. And the all-important clearances, they are ranked number 3 in the AFL, and full credit goes to Josh Kennedy and Kieran Jack there.
They certainly have been impressive and will be a threat come September. Thank you very much for joining us on TSI AFL. Don't forget you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.